Welcome to this week's edition of the Wiccan Forum. I'm Robert Vecchio.
And I'm Steve Pulowski.
And again, Manny Ali is here with us.
Hi.
Well, we're coming to you live again from Practical Magick II, and I just want to say that we've reached our 4-year anniversary as a store. Thank you. I'd like to take this time and thank everybody who has come in and joined our quote-unquote family. And your love and support means the world to myself and my grandmother, so thank you again.
And I would like to say
thank you for being here for us.
And thank you for giving us a place to come to.
Thank you so much.
A place of worship and meet and greet.
Yes.
Yes.
And here's to... Somebody wrote down 40 more years? I don't know. We'll see. See where the journey takes us. Last night was Miss USA. I know you people didn't watch it, but I did. And Miss Michigan won. Congratulations, Rima. I belong to message boards online and everything, and she's getting a lot of flack over, that she's that Donald Trump crowned his first Arab princess as Miss USA, and is offering to the Muslim community that not everybody hates them or has the bad impression of them. Personally, I don't think she should have won. I really thought it should have been an Oklahoma-Virginia Final 2. But she's a pretty young girl, and hopefully she can bring Miss USA a universe crown, which we need. Did anyone see anything?
I didn't see it.
I didn't, but I really don't see what the big deal is about, whether she's a Muslim or what country she's from.
Well, she is the first Lebanese American or Muslim to win the title of Miss USA. I don't really think nationality has anything to do with it. I don't think she gave the best answer to the question at the end. I think they're the most controversial questions. Like, one of the questions for Miss Oklahoma had to deal with the Arizona law about what we were talking about last time, about the immigration. And her question was, I can't remember what her question was. I don't remember. But during the question, she's like, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Peggy, her state director, whoever her name was." I don't really think she came across as the most articulate person. And I know on the message boards, they kind of hype up the contestants who they feel are going to win. And when their contestant doesn't win, it's bashing the winner.
Of course. I mean, that's how people can be.
Last night I did realize that the Miss USA 2009, Kristen Dalton, she was an amazing woman. She looked phenomenal. I was never a big fan of hers, but she did us proud. And hopefully Rima will do us proud at Miss Universe in August, I believe.
Wasn't it the Miss USA contestants that were in the scantily clad photo shoot recently?
Yes. Fidel, I forgot his last name. He's a famous photographer. It says waking up in Vegas and had them photoed in brasiers and underwear and fishnets and in different provocative poses on like a bed or sitting down on a couch, and a lot of people it was a big controversy over it. So I didn't see anything bad with the thing because it was just like a modeling shoot.
I didn't see anything wrong with it either because they were still fully clothed, even
Exactly.
though it was lingerie.
Actually, I do remember seeing something about that, and I do remember one of the contestants saying that the pictures weren't a big deal because they would be wearing less on stage
Exactly.
than they did in the pictures.
Yeah, it was just the way they were posed, and because some girls were posed on their knees on a bed.
Well, it can be provocative without showing it all. So
exactly. So there was nothing that big of a deal, but I think it was a really good night. The top 15, I was a little bit surprised that Texas didn't make it. Neither did North Carolina. Georgia, I thought was going to do well. Massachusetts and Wisconsin. I had Wisconsin in my top 5. But I won in our pool, by the way. I got 8 right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So, the next thing I want to talk about is dealing also with TV and the network upfronts. Manny?
Well, so far, the only upfronts that have been broadcast so far is NBC, and that was yesterday, and Fox has released their upfronts, today. Tomorrow's ABC, Wednesday is CBS, and Thursday is the CW. And actually, with the exception of CBS, most of the networks have already revealed pretty much the big shows that have been renewed.
Mm-hmm.
I know that a couple shockers for when NBC released their upfronts was the fact that they canceled Hero and they canceled. They canceled Heroes and Law and Order. So, and I know that you were a fan of the original Law and Order.
I was. And then I watched it a couple of weeks ago and I was not impressed with it. I think they brought in the wrong cast members. It just didn't have that spark like it used to have.
I can understand that. I myself, I don't watch the original Law and Order, but I know that when I see the commercials for it, and it's Anthony Anderson, and I really don't remember the other gentleman's name.
Jeremy Sisto.
Jeremy Sisto. It doesn't.
It doesn't
look
feel
intriguing.
right. I need the Benjamin Bratt. I know he's dead, but what Jerry Orbach. They had the passion and drive for it. And everybody else, Chris North was on there. Everybody else had that. I don't know what word to describe it, but they just didn't have
They
the
put
chemistry.
their heart into their
Exactly.
Well,
They
didn't
didn't
that
have
show
it.
have a lot of spin-offs, though, that
It
are
did,
still on?
and there's going to be one more Law and Order in
It's
Los
actually
Angeles.
the fourth spin-off. Yeah.
Wasn't Trial by Jury?
That's included.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, then it would be the fifth spin-off. So.
And Lost has their series finale on
The 23rd. It's a big
I have-
5.5 hour event.
Have to remember to watch tomorrow's episode and watch the finale.
Mhm.
I'm hoping it doesn't end like The Sopranos with just a blank screen or some other.
I'm telling
it's
you,
just a
I
dream.
hope the producers are watching this right now. Okay, you're probably not, but hey, don't make it a black screen. I'm telling you, don't do it. Okay, now, there was a subject that you would like to bring up.
I wanted to bring up what I meant by in the broom closet. Being in the broom closet simply means that you're a Wiccan hiding who you are. It has nothing to do with your sexuality. You could be totally straight and still be in the broom closet, as opposed to being gay and being in the closet. That's two different closets that people build for themselves. But it's amazing to realize how many people practice Wicca, and they hide it from their friends and family. But you can tell when you visit someone whether they're a practitioner or not just by the items that they have around their home. I mean, okay, candles don't necessarily mean that they're a practitioner, but the way things are set up, you can generally tell. And why you wouldn't be upfront with another practitioner doesn't make any sense to me.
I guess people are afraid of the negative stereotypes that Hollywood has portrayed and other people have portrayed about Wicca, and I guess that's why they're not open.
But, I mean, if you're a practicing Wiccan, I would really think that if you know the difference between what really happens and the stereotypes that we're inflicted with, that you would want to tell people that you are, and you would want to educate them.
To bring
and
things
let
into
them,
the light,
exactly,
definitely.
and let them know the differences that, hey, this is what we really do, as opposed to, something that you saw last week on TV.
But that's the three of us. We all have the same mentality and mindset. Not many people that are still out there that are quote-unquote in the broom closet are like that.
But
They
I
wanna
still
keep
don't
everything
see how you
secretive.
could be a high priest or a high priestess to a coven or a practicing Wiccan circle and get respect from the other people in your circle. Because I've said it before and I'll reiterate, I certainly would not have any respect for a high priest or a high priestess or work for them if they weren't out and in the open about who they are.
I
You're
completely
absolutely
agree.
Because
right.
that would make me feel like you were ashamed of us as a group on a whole.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you.
I don't know. I know people that are in the broom closet and they should just be open about it. And you know what? So what if your family doesn't agree with it? That's your lifestyle and that's the way you want to live your life.
I've had my bumper stickers on the back of my truck now for 2 or 3 years, and I've only had one negative response in all that time, which surprised me, but it gives you a good feeling.
Exactly.
Okay, so we'll be right back with part 2.